Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of British numismatics with a detailed look at the value and history of the 2p coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. We'll explore the design and significance of four key coins, the 1997, 1996, 1994, and 1993 2p coins. From the early days of decimalization in 1971 to the changes and consistency in the late 20th century, these coins offer a glimpse into British currency evolution. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a history enthusiast, this video will provide you with valuable insights into each coin's design, historical context, and collectible value. Stick around as we uncover what makes each of these 2p coins unique and why they remain significant in the world of British numismatics. The 1997 2p coin from the United Kingdom is a significant example of modern British currency. It reflects both historical changes and design consistency in British coinage. Historical background. Decimalization of currency. The UK decimalized its currency on February 15, 1971, replacing the old pounds, shillings, and pence system with a more straightforward decimal system. Prior to this change, the currency was based on 20 shillings to the pound and 12 pence to the shilling, totaling 240 pence per pound. Decimalization simplified this to 100 new pence per pound, making transactions and calculations easier. The 2p coin was introduced as part of this reform to replace the farthing and halfpenny. Initially minted in bronze, it switched to copper-plated steel in 1982 to enhance durability and reduce costs. The 1997 coin is part of this copper-plated steel series. Design and features. Obverse. The obverse of the 1997 2p coin features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Maklauf. This design, used from 1985 to 1997, depicts the Queen facing right. The inscription reads, Elizabeth II de Gra Regina, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, along with the year of minting, 1997. Reverse. The reverse design of the 1997 2p coin showcases the national symbols of the UK, the rose, for England, the leek, for Wales, the thistle, for Scotland, and the shamrock, for Northern Ireland. These symbols are arranged in a traditional format reflecting the UK's unity. Material and production. Made from copper-plated steel, the 1997 coin is durable and cost-effective. The Royal Mint produced millions of these coins to meet daily transaction needs. The material choice was part of a broader effort to enhance the coin's longevity and reduce production costs. Value and collectability. Face value. The coin's face value is 2p. It remains legal tender in the UK, used in everyday transactions. In practical terms, its value is equivalent to its nominal worth. Collectability. Despite its high mintage, the 1997 2p coin can be of interest to collectors, especially in mint or uncirculated condition. However, due to its commonality, it typically does not command significant value beyond its face value. Collectors might value it as part of a complete set or for its historical context, but it is not considered rare. Historical significance. The 1997 2p coin illustrates the post-decimalization period in British currency. While the coin itself may not be highly valuable, it represents the consistency and stability of British coinage during this time. The coin's design, with its traditional representation of national symbols and a recognizable portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, showcases British numismatic continuity. It highlights a period of relative stability and gradual evolution in British currency, making it an interesting piece for those studying the history of UK coinage. The 1996 2p coin from the United Kingdom is an intriguing piece of British numismatic history, emblematic of the era of decimal currency that was introduced in 1971. Historical background. Decimalization of British currency. The UK underwent a significant change in its currency system on February 15, 1971, known as Decimal Day. Before this reform, the British currency system was based on 20 shillings to the pound, with each shilling subdivided into 12 pence, totaling 240 pence per pound. Decimalization introduced a system where £1 was divided into 100 new pence, streamlining calculations and making currency easier to handle for everyday transactions. The 2 pence coin was introduced as part of this decimal system, designed to replace the older farthing and halfpenny coins. Initially, these coins were minted in bronze but were later switched to copper-plated steel starting in 1982 due to cost and durability considerations. Design and features. Obverse. The obverse side of the 1996 2 pence coin features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by Raphael Maklauf. Maklauf's design, which appeared on British coins from 1985 to 1997, depicts the Queen facing right, with the inscription, Elizabeth II de Gra Regina, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, and the year of minting, 1996. Reverse. The reverse side of the 1996 2 pence coin features a design by Matthew Dent, introduced in 2008. This design includes a composite of the national symbols of the United Kingdom, the rose, representing England, the leek, representing Wales, the thistle, representing Scotland, and the shamrock, representing Northern Ireland. These symbols are arranged to form a unified design, symbolizing the unity of the UK's 4 nations. Material and production. The 1996 2 pence coin is made from copper-plated steel. This material choice was selected for its durability and cost-effectiveness compared to the earlier bronze coins. Value and collectability. Face value. The coin's face value is 2 pence, and it remains legal tender in the UK. In everyday use, its value is straightforward, matching its nominal worth. Collectability. While the 1996 2 pence coin is not considered rare due to its high mintage, its value to collectors can vary based on its condition. Coins in mint or uncirculated condition may attract more interest from collectors, but generally, the coin holds modest collectible value. Its value is primarily driven by its condition rather than rarity. Historical significance. The 1996 2 pence coin is a representative example of the post-decimalization period in British currency. It reflects the design choices and material updates made during the late 20th century. Though not particularly valuable as a collectible, the coin is a piece of modern British numismatic history, illustrating the transition to a more streamlined currency system and showcasing the enduring design elements of British coinage. The 1994 2 pence coin from the United Kingdom is a notable piece in modern British coinage, reflecting both the country's currency evolution and the design standards of the time. Historical context. Decimalization. The UK's transition to decimal currency on February 15, 1971, was a major overhaul aimed at simplifying the old pounds, shillings, and pence system. Prior to this, British currency was divided into 20 shillings per pound and 12 pence per shilling, amounting to 240 pence per pound. Decimalization introduced a system where £1 was divided into 100 new pence, making calculations easier and more intuitive for everyday use. The 2 pence coin was part of this change, replacing the pre-decimal farthing and halfpenny. Initially minted in bronze, the coin was switched to copper-plated steel starting in 1982 for better durability and lower production costs. Design and features. Obverse. The 1994 2 pence coin features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf. This design, used from 1985 to 1997, depicts the Queen facing right, surrounded by the inscription, Elizabeth II de Gra Regina, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, and the year 1994. Reverse. The reverse side of the 1994 2 pence coin features the national symbols of the UK, the rose, England, the leek, Wales, the thistle, Scotland, and the shamrock, Northern Ireland. This design, by Matthew Dent, combines these emblems into a cohesive design, introduced in 2008. It symbolizes the unity of the United Kingdom's constituent nations. Material and production. The 1994 coin is made from copper-plated steel, a material choice intended for its durability and cost-effectiveness. The Royal Mint produced millions of these coins in 1994, ensuring their widespread circulation and availability. Value and collectability. Face value. The face value of the 1994 2-pence coin is 2 pence. It remains legal tender in the UK, used in everyday transactions. Collectability. Despite its commonality, the 1994 2-pence coin's value to collectors generally depends on its condition. While the coin itself is not rare, examples in uncirculated or mint condition may be of greater interest to collectors. However, its collectible value is typically modest due to its high mintage. Historical significance. The 1994 2-pence coin reflects the ongoing transition to decimal currency and the design choices of the late 20th century. While it may not be highly valuable as a collectible, it represents an important period in British numismatic history and showcases the country's approach to modernizing its currency. The 1993 2-pence coin from the United Kingdom is a notable example of British decimal currency, reflecting both historical changes and design continuity in British numismatics. Historical background. Decimalization of currency. The UK's decimal currency system was introduced on February 15, 1971, a shift aimed at simplifying the complex pounds, shillings, and pence system. Before this change, British currency was divided into 20 shillings per pound and 12 pence per shilling, totaling 240 pence per pound. The new system streamlined this to 100 new pence per pound, making transactions more straightforward and calculations easier. The 2-pence coin was introduced as part of this decimal system to replace the pre-decimal farthing and halfpenny coins. Initially minted in bronze, the coin was switched to copper-plated steel starting in 1982 for durability and cost efficiency. Design and features. Obverse. The obverse of the 1993 2-pence coin features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf. This portrait, used from 1985 to 1997, presents the Queen facing right, with the inscription, Elizabeth II Dei Gra Regina, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, and the year of minting, 1993. Reverse. The reverse side of the coin displays a design by Matthew Dent, introduced in 2008. It combines the national symbols of the UK, the rose, England, the leek, Wales, the thistle, Scotland, and the shamrock, Northern Ireland, arranged in a unified pattern. This design represents the unity and diversity of the United Kingdom's constituent nations. Material and production. Made from copper-plated steel, the 1993 2-pence coin was produced in large quantities to meet the needs of everyday transactions. Millions of these coins were minted, making them widely available and relatively common. Value and collectability. Face value. The coin's face value is 2 pence, and it remains legal tender in the UK. Its value in everyday transactions is straightforward, matching its nominal worth. Collectability. As a common coin with a high mintage, the 1993 2-pence typically holds little collectible value beyond its face value. However, its value can vary slightly based on condition. Coins in mint or uncirculated condition might attract interest from collectors, but it is not considered rare or highly valuable. Historical significance. The 1993 2-pence coin is emblematic of the transition to decimal currency in Britain and the ongoing efforts to modernize and standardize the nation's coinage. While not a high-value collector's item, it represents a significant period in British currency history, reflecting design choices and material updates from the late 20th century.